At his own wedding ceremony, he played an explicit video. At first, relatives and friends thought he was just being wild. But upon closer look, they realized the woman in the video was none other than today's bride Sophia, while the man was not him. Just as everyone was in shock, they noticed the bride Sophia was nowhere to be found. Under the confused stares of all the guests, he held a microphone in one hand and called Sophia with the other. She didn't answer the first call. Undeterred, he tried again. This time the call finally went through after a few rings. The sound of car horns could clearly be heard from the other end. The guests could even make out the roar of an engine. Everyone wondered why Sophia was driving away. Was the young lady of the Shin family about to run away from her own wedding? He calmly asked where she was and why she left. Sophia replied impatiently, "I have something urgent to take care of. We can reschedule the engagement party. What could be so important that it tops our own engagement party?" An angry and irritated Sophia shot back from the phone, "I said we'll reschedule it. I'm driving, I have to go." He said, "Reschedule just like that? You treat this entire venue and all the guests who traveled here as a joke. What do you think of my family, the Gu family? I have been planning this engagement party for 6 months. You think a simple reschedule will make it okay?" He went even further, willing to stain his own reputation, and said, "Reschedule with who? Will the groom still be me?" The whole room fell silent at his words. Sophia was also taken aback. She wondered if this was still the same pushover James she knew. "James, what nonsense are you saying? Are you calling off the wedding? Shouldn't I be the one calling it off? I already told you I need to get to the hospital. Someone's life is on the line there." He let out a cold laugh. "Are you a doctor? Can you actually save someone? Then tell me who is lying in that hospital. Are they about to die? Can they not wait another moment? That you had to leave right in the middle of the ceremony." Even Sophia's own family was puzzled. Who could possibly hold such sway over their aloof daughter to make her ditch her own fiancé and rush to the hospital personally at a time like this? Sophia then said coldly, "My assistant, Leo." Upon hearing that name, the crowd erupted. Leo wasn't just an assistant. Sophia had hired him personally after graduation. Rumors said he was extremely handsome, and he was inseparable from Sophia, like her best girlfriend. But since when do wealthy heiresses have male best friends? Hearing the whispers around her, the family matriarch Eleanor couldn't sit still. She immediately sent someone to snatch James's phone, but James was prepared. He had hired a small army of guys for next to nothing to guard him. He continued, "What happened to him this time? A cold and fever, or was he hit by a bicycle again? I've always doubted your relationship. Who is really the boss here? If he's just a lowly assistant, how can he make you abandon your fiancé and run to his beck and call? James, can you stop being so sarcastic? He is both my assistant and my friend. Disrespecting him means disrespecting me." Hearing this, James felt a chill. Yes, did he know the consequence of disrespecting this assistant? Ruin and death. It was because of Leo that he met an early end in his past life, now reborn. He planned to make this treacherous pair infamous and despised. Making them notorious was just the first step. Thinking of this, he continued, "It seems this friend of yours means more to you than your own fiancé. In that case, make a choice. Will you choose me or Leo?" Sophia never expected him to say this, backing her into a corner like this. In her heart, she considered Leo like family. How dare he insinuate something so vile about their bond? "Answer me, who do you choose?" He kept pressing relentlessly. Sophia weighed her options silently. Finding that Leo understood her better and always pleased her, she blurted out, "Leo." She then hurriedly hung up the phone and sped towards the hospital. But once the words left her mouth, she felt a strange tightness in her chest, as if someone vital had just slipped away. On the other side, the guests, having heard her choice firsthand, no longer had a good word to say for her. The flawless image of the Ice Queen had shattered. Matriarch Eleanor felt ashamed like never before. She resented Sophia's foolishness and blamed James for being ruthless, for making such a huge scene in front of everyone. She immediately called over a family servant. "Go find that ungrateful girl and bring her back right now. If that Leo is dying, let him die. If he isn't dead yet, then make sure an accident finishes the job." Meanwhile, Sophia had arrived at the hospital. Clad in her pristine white wedding gown, she ran through the hospital corridors. No one had ever seen a bride in full wedding attire there before. People wondered what was going on. Some romantic onlookers imagined a tragic accident. They figured the beauty's boyfriend must be gravely ill, perhaps terminally ill and not lasting the night. So his girlfriend came in her wedding dress to see him off one last time. Thinking this, some couldn't wait to take pictures and post them online. In his past life, it was this online frenzy that, after the identities were revealed, branded him a cuckold for life. Last time, after Sophia ran away, although her family punished her harshly and wanted Leo gone, Sophia threatened suicide to protect him, and James the pushover naturally chose to forgive. Online trolls painted his love as that of a spoiled playboy, using his family's power to bully the Shuns, forcing them to marry him and tearing Sophia and Leo apart. While Leo survived like a storybook hero, heartbroken but still devoted to Sophia, always watching over her. In the public eye, James was the ultimate villain. Sophia knew all of this, yet never defended him. She only cared about Leo's reputation. James meant nothing to her. Back at the venue, James held the microphone and spoke with solemn finality. Since the young lady of the Shin family has made her choice, I shall step aside gracefully. A sense of dread washed over Eleanor. She had to stop him no matter what. She shuffled her aged body to the stage and pleaded, "James, don't do this, whatever it is. Let's talk it over as a family behind closed doors." Sophia is young and foolish. She crossed the line. We will discipline her properly. Looking at the woman he had called grandma for over 20 years, James felt a wave of bitter nostalgia. The Gu family had always been small. Long before he was born, his grandparents had passed away. Then in high school his parents died in an accident, leaving him the last lonely heir to a vast fortune. During the years James struggled to hold everything together. It was the Shin family who stepped in to manage his life, giving him a sense of family warmth he had missed. Eleanor had taken good care of him on the surface, but James knew better. Everything the Shins did always had a clear ulterior motive. Over the past 6 years, businesses that once belonged to the Gu family had been quietly swallowed up by the Shins. Having a second chance at life, he would not let history repeat itself. Matriarch Shin, your name is Shin. Mine is Gu. How can we possibly be family? James's words were ice cold. Eleanor was stunned. She never expected her usually obedient and filial grandson-in-law to become a different person, speaking so harshly. Regaining her composure, she put on her authoritative air. James, after all, I am the grandmother you've called family for 20 years. How dare you speak to me in that tone? Come here and listen to me. I'm afraid not. The moment your granddaughter made her choice, your grandson-in-law ceased to be me and became Leo. Now I am speaking to you as the head of the Gu family. Do you find this tone inappropriate? Sophia's choice was no longer a simple matter of the heart. It was a deliberate stomping on the dignity of the Gu family name. Eleanor knew in her heart that playing the family card was useless now. James turned to the guests with an apologetic look. My apologies to all our guests for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend my engagement party, only to have it turn into such a spectacle. My stance remains. Since the young lady of the Shin family has given her heart elsewhere, I will not stand in the way of true love. From this day forward, I, James Gu, formally annul my engagement to Sophia Shin. Henceforth we are free to marry others with no ties between us. Also, please convey a message to Miss Sophia Shin on my behalf. I once naively believed our love could overcome any obstacle, but reality has given me a cruel slap in the face. Some roads in the end must be walked alone. I formally declare the engagement cancelled.